The following program is a production of HEW Entertainment and contains views, opinions, commentaries, and content that may offend some subscribers of this show. Listener discretion is advised.
It's that time once again for HEW Entertainment Radio.
And that's all I got to say about that.
Hosted by Jonathan Clarke.
Gotta be the man! You gotta be the man! Whoa!
Be sure to join us in the live chat room during the show.
Hulkamania is running wild like it's never ran before.
Call us on one of our request lines. If you live in the United States, call us at 1-641-985-7800, box number 3729288. If you're from Canada and would like to call us from 1-647-724-4194, box number 3729288. Long distance charges may apply in some areas.
I've been the World Heavyweight Champion 10 times.
Or you can always drop us a line at MySpace, myspace.com/HEW Entertainment.
And you will rest in peace.
Emailing us works for you too. Email us hewwrestling@hotmail.com.
I am a wrestling god. JBL.
And now, without any further ado, here is your host of HEW Entertainment Radio on the official website of HEW Entertainment, Jonathan Clarke.
The champ is here.
Streaming live on YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook. HEW Entertainment Radio is inviting you to comment on our video blogs, join the conversation, and like us. So what are you waiting for? Log on and listen now. Don't miss out on any of the action. Download our app on the App Store, Google Play, and the official website of HEW Entertainment. Once you download and install it, you'll get caught up on news, YouTube videos, and more. Download it now.
Time to play the game. Time to play the game. It's all about the game, and how you play it. All about control, and if you can take it. All about your debt, and if you can pay it. It's all about pain, and who's gonna make it? I am the game, you don't wanna play me. I am control, no way you can shake me. I am heavy debt, no way you can pay me. I am the pain, and I know you can't take me. Look over your shoulder, ready to run like a Cleveland bitch from a smoking gun. I am the game, and I may lose. So move on out, you can die like a fool. Trying to figure out what my move's gonna be. Come on over, sucker, why don't you ask me? Don't you forget there's a price you can pay. Cause I am the game and I want to play. Time to play the game. Time to play the game. It's all about the game and how you play it. It's all about control, and if you can take it. It's all about your debt, and if you can pay it. It's all about the pain. Who's gonna make it? I am the game. You don't wanna play me. I am control. There's no way you can shake me. I am your daddy and no you can't pay me. I am your pain and I know you can't take me. Play the game, you're gonna be the same. You're gonna change your name, you're gonna die in flames. Time to play the game. Time to play the game. Time to play the game.
If I can get away with saying this, I really hate Triple H. I've hated him forever, and finally now, knowing that he's off TV and people like Shane McMahon have now taken control of Monday Night Raw, at least now we have something more to talk about as wrestling fans, and I think wrestling fans are some of the smartest people in the world. You guys are never given enough credit, because if we're up to you, people like Sami Zayn and Apollo Crews would be given opportunities long before now, and it's only now with Shane McMahon taking control of WWE creatively that we're seeing opportunities handed the way of people like Sami Zayn and Apollo Crews. Let me go back to a year ago when we had matches like Sami Zayn and John Cena in the U.S. Championship Open when Sami Zayn challenged John Cena for the U.S. Championship. I thought then that Sami Zayn really proved us a lot in that one match with John Cena, and he probably should have been in the main events and considered to be a main event player long before now, and it's only now this is happening, and it all revolves around how Shane McMahon has taken control of Monday Night Raw in the fall of WrestleMania 32. At least now this takes Triple H and Stephanie off TV, giving us a reprieve from the same thing we've kind of seen for the last 5 years. Ever since the Authority took control in 2011 and really became the focal point of everything happening on TV, I thought people got really tired of the same concepts being reiterated all the time. Seeing John Cena losing the championship, winning it back within 3 weeks, the same thing can be said about Randy Orton. We were crying out for something different to happen, and now at least in the fallout of WrestleMania 32, we have something more worth talking about as wrestling fans, because wrestling fans are some of the smartest people in the world. If you guys were the GMs of Monday Night Raw, even for a few weeks, you would change WWE more than it probably has been changed within the last decade. And I think now, because of what Shane McMahon is doing, at least for the next 10 years until the end of the decade, we have something to look forward to in the way of futures of Sami Zayn and Apollo Crews, and it's somewhat of a reprieve rather than having seen them scratch the surface of merely what they could have achieved. If people like Triple H and Stephanie were to continue to run the show the way they were running it, with everything revolving around them, and that's the way it's been for the last 15 years at least. You know, you go back as far as the McMahon-Helmsley era when Stephanie and Triple H were really playing up the idea of being married on TV and being married in real life. You know, it's kind of the same thing being reiterated, although they've come to a point of maturity in their lives where they're making decisions still based on what they want to see, but making decisions based on the business as well. So they've kind of reached a point of maturity. But again, you know, it's the same concept being reiterated. So at least now, with Shane McMahon back, even with how ridiculously old he looks on TV, with gray hair and everything, at least now with him back, things are changing, and we have something more worth talking about as wrestling fans, which is something we couldn't say 5 years ago. Yeah, we were seeing people like Bray Wyatt and people like, Daniel Bryan being given these opportunities, but we weren't seeing it enough. And at least now Roman Reigns and Bray Wyatt doing what they're doing, revolving around obviously how Bray Wyatt wants the WWE World Heavyweight Championship for his colony of the Wyatt family. I think this is something different. Yeah, we may have seen Bray Wyatt and Roman Reigns before, but never we've seen it revolve around the World Championship. And now with the whole idea of the Roman Empire being taken down by Bray Wyatt and probably people like Sami Zayn and AJ Styles in the very near future, this is something really different. I approve the idea of Shane McMahon making people like Sami Zayn and AJ Styles number one contenders for the championship. I thought that incredible match between Sami Zayn and AJ Styles for the first time in 12 years was incredible, and it really showed me that WWE really was coming into its own and really a change for the better. You know, I was always the biggest AJ Styles fan in the world, so I was really excited seeing him debut at the Royal Rumble. Everybody thought AJ Styles had a chance
winning the Royal Rumble. I think he lasted for nearly over a half an hour in his Royal Rumble debut. He came in at number 3 or 4 in the match. And, he really held his own against the likes of people like Dean Ambrose and Triple H for a long time before being eliminated. And now off the followed-up events like the Royal Rumble and WrestleMania, AJ Styles is at the forefront in the main events against people like Roman Reigns. AJ Styles versus Roman Reigns is something really different. When you're talking about this match on paper, even more so when you're talking about this actual match when it happens by Payback. It's going to be something different for wrestling fans to watch, just as Roman Reigns and Bray Wyatt will eventually be something different for wrestling fans to watch, because we've seen it before. We've never seen it for the championship, rather than seeing, Roman Reigns being challenged by people like Randy Orton and John Cena, which is something we could have easily seen in the fall of WrestleMania 32, because John Cena could have returned like he showed up at WrestleMania 32, and he could have challenged someone like Roman Reigns for a match as early as Payback, or something like Extreme Rules down the line, which would have been something kind of reiterated, seeing the same stupid thing over and over. But at least now we have a different champion, and to go along with that, we have different number one contenders in the way of AJ Styles, Sami Zayn, Bray Wyatt, something we would have never heard talk of 4 or 5 years ago. So I